Good morning from a non-morning person. I am driving very early in the morning, and it's on a small road in my town that's straight, and there's really no cars. I don't normally like to video while driving because I feel like it's a distraction. But I'm doing it because I'm such a rebel. I'm going into the city to meet with the cardiologist. It's my first cardiology appointment, and it's at the San Fernando Clinic Hospital in the city. It's a little after 7 in the morning. I'm heading down there. It should take me about 2.5 hours. I don't really know what to expect, except that I will have a $15 copay. That's what I've been assured by my insurance liaison. So I'll keep you posted. If you're new here, I'm Patty Blue Hayes, and I moved to Panama in 2019. What an adventure it's been. I was in search of a better quality of life on a smaller budget as I got older. And I've had quite the adventure since I've been here. I bought a fixer-up house and spent 8 months renovating the property. I've had surgery in Panama, and I've had a car accident and been without my car for 5 months. But I got to start a beautiful garden where I enjoy spending a lot of my time, and I absolutely love the nature and beauty that Panama has to offer. This is something that freaked me out when I first moved to Panama. People will come into the middle of traffic to sell stuff, and this guy's even on his phone. I mean, traffic isn't moving, but still, when it picks up, it's very disconcerting to see people standing in the road, sometimes with big carts. As I was driving through this area of Panama City, it occurred to me that there are like pretty Panama City areas, and then there's gritty Panama City areas, and I think this is a little bit of one of those gritty areas. I made pretty good time getting into the city, and I actually arrived at the hospital about 20 minutes before my appointment. It wasn't exactly enough time to try and find the cafeteria to get something to eat, so I just went up and waited for my appointment, but I ended up waiting about 45 minutes, so I was pretty hungry when I finally got to see the doctor. Well, I have to do a stress test in a little bit, but I'm gonna get a little something to eat because I did not have any breakfast, and the doctor said I could eat a little bit. The bean soup was actually pretty good, and I got some mashed potatoes. Well, I got a little lost, but I recognized this area that I'm in, so I just ate a little something. Didn't want to eat obviously too much because the bean soup that I had, that might not be too pretty if it comes back up. I'm nervous to get this stress test. I'm actually more nervous about this than I was getting my gallbladder surgery. I don't know why. I think I'm afraid I'm gonna collapse on the treadmill and have a heart attack right there. I think that's what I'm afraid of. All right, anyway, let me try and catch this elevator. I like this hospital. It's small enough, it doesn't feel unmanageable, and people are very friendly. Like, this woman just asked me if I needed help because obviously I had no idea where I was. And, oh wait, now I still don't know where I am. Oh my gosh, how funny. I managed to get lost there too. Thank goodness it's a small hospital. All right, I just got connected to all my things. I'm doing my video. You want to be on my video?
¿Ah?
You want to be on my video?
No entendí. Ah,
You want
salir.
it?
Como quieras. Pero mi inglés es malo.
No. This is my cardiologist.
Hello.
He's going to make sure I don't die on the stress test treadmill. Okay, I'm on this thing. It's going slow. And now I'm going to have to put the camera down because I don't have the coordination to do this all together. Okay, I survived the stress test. My heart is racing. I got up to, the heart level that you're supposed to for my age. And we'll wait for the results. The doctor showed me a video of the surgery that he performs. Hopefully it will never be on me. And I'm just heading out of the hospital to get on the road for the next destination. All right, I'll have to tell you about the results later, but everything's good. But now I am at Discovery Center. I'm playing with a little bit of the time crunch because it is like a little after 2 on a Thursday. And I'm close to the Rod Carew Stadium, which goes over the other bridge to leave the city. But I'm probably going to hit some traffic. I'm just going to try and speed through here. The Discovery Center is one of my favorite stores. You just never know what you're going to find here. They have weird stuff. Like I'm looking for a replacement vacuum nozzle. And I saw them here once when I was here. This is where I got like some, what was it? Like epoxy paint when I was painting the tile in the bathroom, which I couldn't find like anywhere else. I've gotten containers of neem oil, which I couldn't find anywhere else. So I love this store, but you definitely leave spending a little bit more than you thought you would. They also have seeds, and I'm going to stop by there and see if they have any seeds I might want to plant. Hello, I'm going to interrupt the Discovery Center just to tell you the update on the doctor appointment with the cardiologist. So the reason I had to go to the cardiologist was there was a test result that apparently showed a left branch bundle block in my heart. I think it was actually from the EKG before I had surgery. So I have to try and get those records because this stress test EKG, he saw no branch bundle block, which is good, but it always makes you wonder, when there's something on one test result and then it's not there on another, like, well, which one is accurate? I want to believe it's the one that says I don't have the thing, but you just never know. He did put me on some medication. I did not want a statin because almost every one of you said, don't get on a statin, don't do this, don't do this. So I'm taking something that's like acido bempoic or something. I'll write the name of it. I forgot the name of it. It's a little more expensive. I think it was like $56 with my Jubilato discount. I think for a month's supply. So I think the statins are cheaper, but all your comments just scared the crap out of me with statins. And anyway, he was pretty adamant about some type of medical intervention because of my numbers being high, even though I was getting them lower with my diet changes. So I'm going to try it for 3 months and then I'll go back and get another test. So check that off the list. The consultation was $15, and then the fee for the EKG cardiogram thing, stress test, was going to be, I think, $200, but I got my Jubilato discount, so it was like $180. The reason my insurance didn't cover it is that I'm not, I have to like be 6 months having the policy before they would cover something, so it wasn't covered. The next thing I need to do is get the chest CT scan for the nodule in my left lung that showed up on an x-ray pre-surgery. So that I have to do in January because that's when I'll be covered and I'll get reimbursed for the CT scan. The CT scan will be $475, and then my insurance will give me a 50% discount. All right, let's go back to fun things like shopping at the Discovery Center. I picked up some scented candles, pretty good price on those, but I have to say the prices in the store are not super low. You can really go crazy in this store. They have so much stuff. Oh, this is a splurge because I have a dishwasher. I do like getting these. It's $12 for the Mrs. Meyer's, but I don't run the dishwasher that often, so it's worth it for me. Here's all the cleaning products that I love to look at. So nice to see all these products that I don't want to use. I remember this brand from the States, Method. I actually liked that brand. $6.50 for that container. The Mrs. Meyer's is always kind of pricey. I try and use just like a Bonner's soap and water, and I've been using a lot of vinegar to clean with. Oh, look at this. Hey. See, but I'm not going to spend $14 for vinegar that smells like mandarin orange. That's just not something I'm interested in, but I like the packaging and I like the concept. But I can just add essential oils to my own vinegar. I'm in the appliance aisle. They've got bread makers, mixers, lots of Hamilton Beach, Cuisinart. This is where I bought a lot of stuff for the casita. I got like the pot and pan set. I have had to replace a couple along the way, but I don't think they were like the best quality. They weren't very, like heavy bottom pans. And, it's just wear and tear that you expect having an Airbnb. So I just ordered a stainless steel set from Amazon, and I probably should have just waited because here's a bunch of stainless steel utensils that I could have gotten. Although these are $3.40 each, and there's no like container for them. So I probably am getting a better price on Amazon. Oh, here's some that are a lot less expensive, but they don't seem like great quality. And they have the plastic handles. And from my experience, those just do not last. And any wooden spoons that I've had, they don't last either. The climate is very harsh on things here. It's funny because it's like a mild climate generally, but with the extreme humidity and then the wind and all that, this is a nice cast iron pan. $20. So So yeah, you can see like this store just has everything. And then there's like pet things, sport things, things for your car, all sorts of stuff. You can even have all the fake plants that you want. You know, I might actually get a fake plant for this spot that I have on the balcony. Not for $99, but see that big, tall palm? I have a spot on the Casita patio that nothing has really lived there. Right now I have a little bamboo, and I'm told that it does okay in shade. So I'm gonna see how it does. All right. Oh, they even have like some grocery things. This is a great price for, oh, it's plastic, a big pot. But lots of planters, and it's like a gardener's dream. Barbecue dream. Look at all these barbecues. All right, I'm gonna take a quick spin around. Oh, they have sneakers. Maybe they have sneakers that won't give me blisters. Something to think about when I get back in November. Because I'm going to the States in November. Oh, I might have to actually look at these because these are like a staple type of shoe that I have here, and both of mine are broken. All right, I think I'm gonna take a detour and try these on. All right, those shoes were not a good fit. They only had like full sizes, 8 or 9, and I definitely needed an 8.5. So, not today. These are cute little prisons for cats. This looks like a toaster. I am going to go down the pet aisle and see if there's anything for Feather. I guess camo is in. Look at this. I feel like I'm in an Army and Navy surplus store. But tons of backpacks here, that's for sure. All right, you know, I have a TV that's not working in the Casita, and both remotes are not working. So I'm going to try this. It's a $4.99 possible solution. It's also possible that the remote and the TV are just going to hang out where they are, and I'm never going to try and get it to work again. I stopped in Costa Verde for a little dinner because all I'd had was that hospital food, and then found this great store right next to the O Toro sushi and ramen place. They have so many yummy, delicious products in this store. I got some wasabi spread. I've had it before. It's really delicious. I did get some packaged frozen dumplings. They didn't have any MSG in them. Got a couple of Asian pears. They were gigantic. Can't wait to dig into that. And a couple other little treats. I had good timing on the drive and missed a lot of what could have been crazy traffic. And you know, the next day, how grateful I am to wake up with this beautiful view. All right, this is behind the scenes. I'm getting headshots taken by the amazing Jason Munoz. Here, you want to say hi to my people?
Hi.
If you're coming to Valle and you want to do a night hike or have a photography session to celebrate something special, definitely get in touch with Jason. I'll give his details in the information. But all right, we have to do this before my makeup melts off my face. Well, the headshot session went well. I think I'll have some good headshots to choose from. I'm just sitting in the chair, enjoying the scenery around me and feeling a little bit of warmth from the sun. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a good week. I will see you next week. If you're thinking about having a personal retreat in 2026, check out the link for my website and describing what is included in your personal retreat.